Because you know out that motherfucker would have been, but a nigga got access to the top notch like Adobe, Windows, all the top, because you got silicone. You got Silicon Valley right there. So a nigga got that whole little shit where Mark Zuckerberg and them stay at. What the hell is the name of that shit? That shit like one of the richest cities in the world, in the country. When it's in Cali, it's starting with a P. Man, they all live right there. Either way, them type people. You know what I'm saying? The tech geeks, them the motherfuckers I want to run into. The tech geeks, you know what I'm saying? Because that's where that shit being created at over that motherfucker. You feel it?
That nigga get on his goddamn. That nigga went crazy with that tech shit.
Yeah, tech shit.
That nigga with the Silicon Valley with fucking.
That's what Nipsey Hussle was on. He was on that shit, right?
Rivalry here tonight, boys. Bragging rights on the line.
BA, for you and I, there's nothing better than when there's a little distaste between the two teams. You can feel the tension in the crowd right now.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Casey Wallace out here with Aaron Wiggins. And it's Williams in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Wallace. Pass to Holmgren. Williams from long range. The shot no good. Here's Smith. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Outside, Williams. Nails it from three.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Thompson outside. And just overhead play here.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that was going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, a terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Now here's Wallace, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. And how about the Thunder? Of course, last season, bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built, through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many. Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Sengun, no good.
So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
Wallace's shot is good. And here's Durant. He's currently averaging 26 points a game, a consistent threat. Tips.
And tough defense from Isaiah Hartenstein. He's not having it.
There's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game,
See,
The previous play is
you know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
Yes.
If they're adamant that the call is wrong.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
go.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
and as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach will challenge them to the end. If you disagree with the foul,
Quickly, the 2K leaderboard showing the team blocking the most shots over the last month. Second, Houston.
these guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
Free throw drops for Williams. Well, talking about Jalen Williams, what excites you most about this kid, Doris?
Okay, I don't know where to begin, PA, because you are talking about a legitimate two-way force and a guy who has the potential to be a perennial all-star. He takes on a huge defensive assignment. He can sustain an offense when your starter's off the field. Like, look out, this guy's game is big time.
What a burst Thompson has. I mean, on his drives, he goes from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat.
Inside. Hartenstein in the post. He's against Capella. Rockets trail by 4. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Sengun passes to Capella. This is the baby hook. The Thunder have gone 3 of 8 so far. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. Sengun, a screen on Wiggins. Here's Durant. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Now, there's an innate sense of how to play the game when we're talking Kevin Durant. The pick and roll has become second nature to him.
That's the Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 6. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
It's Durant with the jump. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Wallace. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Oklahoma City shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw.
What I love about Jalen Williams, he makes his presence felt on the game. Athleticism, tireless work ethic, and offensive skills that are just blossoming with each repetition.
Thompson outside. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Knocks down the triple.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Now here's Wallace. He's closely guarded. The 3 from Holmgren. Offensive rebound. Wiggins for 3. That misses. What a foul. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Thunder out in front, up 4. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Rockets trail by 4. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Thunder. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And on Monday, they'll be playing against Jaren Jackson and the Utah Jazz.
And for their matchup with Orlando, this is one that they expect to win. But those games can be tricky. Remember, there are no free wins in this league.
Green's checked in for Smith. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Jason Wallace out here with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then it's Jalen Williams. And it's Carlson in at the 5, down low. When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy is 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness. Look out.
Here's Shepard. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Pass to Tate. 6 to shoot. Houston working the ball around. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, debate brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. Catching up on the changes for Houston. Capella, he's checked in for Green. Smith comes in for Tate. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Eason. And it's Amin Thompson in for Shepard.
KYP, know your personnel. Challenge the great shooter. Excellent job.
And the shot goes.
That's on the drive. Dorian Finney-Smith's blank comes into play, right? Helps him get past and around defenders.
Here's Williams. He's got 7. It's from Mark Daigneault. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Here, Şengün's checked in. Then for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Carlson. Lou Dort comes in for Wiggins. And Mitchell subbed in for Wallace. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Back to Mitchell. Fires for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Excellent kick out to 3 by Jalen Williams. The highly valued shot was there.
Thompson passes to Finney-Smith. Out to Thompson, and here's Durant. Nice move. Oh, the defense is making it easy for Durant.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get posted.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Holmgren outside. Back to Williams. Şengün with a steal. Launches it from deep, and there's Durant. That was good. On the assist by Thompson. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside, Williams. Back to Mitchell. The 3 from Holmgren. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds. There's a call. Ben Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Holmgren right to this. 4-3. 4-3. Holmgren.
A superb 3-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
You know what I mean? No matter what.
Şengün, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Thompson. Got a piece of it. Holmgren against Durant. Powers through traffic. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
So far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Ryan. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, "Their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team."
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. Thunder leading by 7. Williams looking around. Pass to Dort. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Back comes Houston in transition. Stolen by Mitchell. Williams on the wing. Fires the 3. And the 3-pointer goes. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Throw it down.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Williams finds Holmgren. From outside, off the mark. The Rockets have got 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's the floater. Jimmy Smith pulls it in. Up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
You know, right now for the Thunder, I have them as the top team of the season. Now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, and looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Rockets. Well, this is proof that the starters can't do it all alone. The bench has got to be a factor in this game. They'll need to do more. Glad you could join us, Ryan.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Jalen Williams really making a difference here.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
We've got Alperen Sengun. Kevin Durant is out there with Thompson. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Smith in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Williams. The Rockets pull it in. Outside Durant. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Sengun. Tries again. Thompson.
Don't agree to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
Now Hartenstein. Holmgren, left side. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. The shot by Gordon, no good.
This is the rough stretch offensively. They can put him in the basket.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Houston shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Holmgren. Wiggins, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. And it's Wallace in for Mitchell. Here's Wallace. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Oklahoma City shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
At the line for the Thunder, Wallace, 2 shots.
And he drops it first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
That's my man, y'all. That's my man.
Rockets trail by 9.
You know what I'm saying?
Here's Shepard. He takes it in. And it's good.
That's timing from Shepard on the drive, which is essential since he sometimes lacks the speed to beat the defense outright.
Wiggins from long range. And another miss by Oklahoma City. The Rockets have gotten only 1 missed shot from ball in the second half. Williams grabs the board.
This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half. I mean, just 1 for 5 coming out of the break. That is brutal.
That's the Dort. Puts up a 3. Wallace misses.
he still got that shit going on.
Possession. They've only allowed 2 points in the second half. Screen.
We live too on the mic, so I'm gonna call when you get back. We love you.
Playmaking into this game. Wiggins outside. Back to Wallace. Williams on the wing. Shoots overtaken. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's
See?
Capella, the pass to Green. There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's foul number 2. Here's Shepherd. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Capella.
refusing to give up on the glass. Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Thunder leading by 3.
2 minutes remaining.
Williams a screen on Easton. Launches it. Wallace misses. The Rockets have got just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. The Thunder have got 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Pass to Dort. Back to Wallace. With the dribble. Again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Green. Good. 1 point, Oklahoma City lead.
Like, man, you school, man, Park ain't gonna tell you, man. Don't, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Don't duck them up. He always tell me, duck the hooks, bro. He tell me that all the time. He just tell me to watch TV, you know what I mean? Like, same thing what we talk about, like sneaks. You know what I mean? People that, they ain't on our group, but we go out there, like I like Michael Jordan, just because my equipment ain't put me right on the main. They might have put me a couple of feet off. They go out there and get in the ground, you know what, you know what? That nigga love me. You know what I'm saying? But I got to go by the machine and have the machine, you know what I mean? Put me on the main. Yeah, right. You got 2 foot currents, you know that, but these guys can make it seem like, you know. But that's all I'm saying is, you know, people, you know what I mean. Like you come out do your job, and then you got people that you don't always talk and say something. Like I say, yeah, it was off a little bit. Yeah, it was off a little bit. You know what I mean. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. You know, it is what it is. You just got to get over it. You know what I mean. But it ain't. A lot of times, as long as we do our due diligence, every job that we do, and we don't be having no problem. It's just about paying attention to where all the utilities are. That's the only thing. Let's see out.
Real scores from the real NBA. These are the teams that'll pick your pocket. 4th, the Thunder.
That's it. Water and sewer, man. The fourth man.
No question. They've got a lot of
Yeah. We don't want HRSG now, but we got some of those. We're ready to pop up. What's name? Water, sewer. That's the best move.
Around defense, so this guy, such a good shot blocker.
Let's it go.
When you let a team knock down that many threes,
Thank
you know you're likely to
and that what I'm thinking. It got something to do with like somebody trying to block you from.
Yeah, get those niggas, bro. Get them niggas.
See, that's probably what it is. That sounds exactly like what it is. You know what I mean? They ain't trying to just let you play.
This is their biggest of the game. Wiggins finds Williams.
Shit.
It wasn't surprising because I don't know how Bama got it.
Yeah, get on that shit, Casey.
You know, she good peoples and everything. She tough money. It ain't adding up. You got that right. You know what I mean? You know, I be around supervisors on the table. Supervisors gonna be into you. You know, he kind of raw. He's like, man, I've been here 30-something years. And he not talking about Bama specifically. He said, well, people do stuff right in your face and act like you ain't right. He said, but as soon as you say something, man, they act like you wrong. He said they around there create positions for them people, man. High-bird positions like they around there creating high-bird positions for these white guys and stuff like that. You know what I mean? When he said the people just do it right in your face and expect you not to say nothing. Yeah, so there's a lot of that little stuff going on like buddy. But they got that high-bird position.
Stop doing it. I'll take it shot.
They never had no position like that, but they get into the position.
Right.
Wow. I said, man, I mean, Punk told me a long time ago, the city is for you to get in here and to get to where you want to be at.
Hello.
Ain't for you to get in there and get there, get somewhere when you don't. You want to move up and get to wherever you want to be at, you know what I'm saying? To get off, you got all that hard labor or whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever you do.
Yeah, like that.
Shot clock at 6.
Yeah, that was dumb as hell. Yeah, I was running out of time. He was Yeah,
he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Capella's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Here's Holmgren. And no good. Good D by Şengün. He got it. No doubt that's a foul.
And we gonna go there. We go there a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. I ain't bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to play. I thrown that man in my dog. I don't want to be fucking on that man. My dog.
And you also have to love the way
I know what I need to do. When you already got kids and other shit going on, you need that motherfucker. But the motherfucker, man,
We've seen that more than
I had so much, man. That shit, man, really like the dude from the street breeder, man. In school, it's a hard time. He gone now.
Against Williams.
Brian, yeah, I remember him like Booker T or something like that. I remember him, man.
From deep over. It's hauled in by Houston. Capella's got rebound number 11. Thompson passes to Şengün.
They get it to the lack of people. And they got to get somebody to try to fill the position. And then once the, you know,
And Wallace, here we go.
that's what it is. They're getting comfortable. They're getting comfortable, man. And you know, a lot of the older ones was even worse. So like when I first came on with a lot of older ones. So it's a lot of younger people now. But when I came in with a lot of older ones. And man, look, man, they stayed in that maintenance spot. You guys got it in 15 years. And they stayed in that maintenance spot and ain't moving up nowhere and ain't thinking about moving up. See, that's where the mentality is fried. I tell you, that what their mentality be fried though, but I'm telling you, it come from that old school thinking, though. I'm good where I'm at, I don't want nothing to do. Oh, it's crazy, it's crazy. And I ain't saying all them guys thinking like that, but a lot of them guys thinking like that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why they still in a position. They won't try to move over. They won't try to do none of that, but they looking back. They were looking around like, no, I ain't gonna do it either. They was even saying. And old head Dewar, you know what I mean? He kept telling me, oh, and this face going ahead. I'm trying to get that. He said, watch him about another year and a half. And he said, his face going ahead. And his face, that shit is crumbling like a motherfucker. He had like five crews when that came over there.
I can't get my
loose. If that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you. Back ball, that
On the AT&T Connected Cam.
That's how I
Williams is like a father. I mean, he's gonna kiss it. Everything he tries, he takes it apart.
80 charging call.
Great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Mitchell outside. Jalen Williams. It's good. Beyond the arc.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys are in the same direction.
Oh, yeah, that big guy.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation. Which is why he's
Get
called
right,
the
man. Send that tickets, man. Well, say what? Shit. What's good, though? Alright, goddamn, give me 1 second, I'll be down there. Alright, well, I got you. Just on the phone when you get back up. Yeah.
Wallace comes in for Mitchell. It's a one-point game. Now pass to Williams. Outside Gordon. Now Holmgren. Williams in the post. He's worked by Kenny Smith. Oh, and misses. Durant fires. Williams, a screen on Durant. Here's Holmgren. It's in!
Man, he right there, man, snow.
He shoots.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Doris
Well,
Thurston,
like
Graham
that
Hill.
one right
This
there,
is
y'all
Brian
better go like
Anderson,
this
alongside our
now,
2K
right
Sports
there.
crew,
This is
thanking
it.
you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Jalen Williams.
Yeah, you already know 2K back. It's me and that shit, man. It's Friday. We're gonna be snapping over some live streams all motherfucking day. Real live 2K shit. Real live 2K players, man. On God, nigga. Yeah. Early dummy, only got a dub. The propeller had a leg. Rebound. Nah, it was fouls. We ran that shit up on the fouls.
Yo, William Fox.
Y'all like, share, subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying? Pay no attention to none of this shit y'all are listening to. And listen, on God, in the mention, and 2K God. KK.
Huh?
You know,
You said what?